I wanted to circle back to something you guys said. You were talking about the Jordans and not being there from the beginning and this and that. I'm curious, what is the connection with Adidas to Boston? I'm not from here. I didn't grow up in this area, so I missed all that. And aren't you outspoken that Adidas are kind of lame?
Oh yeah, so you know me, So if you asking me, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Boston wants you to ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the no.
And welcome to the danger zone.
Like, so.
I look at. Go ahead.
So this is my thing. I think Boston picked up something. Back in the '80s, Boston picked up something. Adidas. And they ran with it, and they kind of, So this is my argument. What I get with dudes today, because I wore Adidas for a long time, but when I put on a pair of Nikes and I put on a pair of Air Max, it was over. I would never put on another pair of Adidas again. My feet never felt so great. And the same thing, like when I put on my first pair of ACG boots, I never wore Timberlands again. Like I was like, yo, they fooled us. They fooled us, yo. They had us wearing these shell toes and these top tens, and they was killing my feet. I'm never going back. So my thing was, and coming from my neighborhood, when we grew up, we didn't really wear Adidas, we wore whatever matched our outfit. If it was New Balance, if it was whatever Pumas, whatever matched that outfit, whatever you could match up with what you was wearing, that's what we wore, And then Adidas came a lot later, but I still say this. I say, yo, listen, Adidas was a Run DMC thing, and people picked it up.
Yeah.
So you listen, just even being a bit older.
Yeah.
So when that hip hop hit like that, I was gonna say exactly what you just said. When Run DMC came around with that, whatever. That's when cats really, the Adidas party.
Yeah.
And when the song came out, they just kind of took ownership of it. But you basically was riding on the coattail of Run DMC.
Run DMC.
The song came out, then Boston just ran. Because I go outside of Boston as we do, and people think, you got on Adidas. Now me coming up, even though just being a bit older, we was still like you. We was wearing shit that matched our shit. Right,
yeah.
You know what I mean? If I was rocking Izod shirts, if I had a pair of sneakers that had eyes on them, they was gonna be on. But also, we wore the top 10, the Adidas top 10 we used to rock on the Ewings and shit was around that, the original. Yep. So that's how it was with us, man, matching. And I think that was a Boston thing too, because a lot of times with us too, even if you went to clubs, you had to have shoes on most of the time. Coming up back.
No sneakers, no boots.
No hats.
Nah, and your color shit, your coordination, what you got on was gonna be on some fly shit. So you kind of knew that. When I met New York dudes, they were more into the the Sherlin Coast, the style of it, the Kango crease with the iron, the fat laces, all that. And Boston jumped on some of that too. Me and Guru in peace, we had them fat laces and rocking without the strings in them and all that. I mean, we was getting it. So. You know what I mean? It's crazy because we did have our own thing, and Adidas to me necessarily, I'm like you with that. It don't represent it like that. And them shelters did fuck me up a few times. For real though, that's just crazy because I had them shit on. The fact that I could have them with the wide laces and keep them wide, that helped. But if you had to tie them shits up, yo, you're gonna be pro. You're gonna be pro foot right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, D, would you say something over the DL?
No, that was it. I was kind of wanting to know that. I've always wondered what the connection was, and I just didn't know yet.
You had that wonder. You had that wondering look in your eyes. So I hate it. Yo.